Hi, beautiful people! Welcome to our channel. Today, we're going to explore something every Gotham fan should know: the complete Batman family tree. Now, this isn't your usual family tree with neat lines and royal blood. Nope. The Bat family is a bit more unconventional. It's a family built not by birth, but by trust, loss, and second chances. We'll start right at the roots, with Bruce Wayne's parents, Thomas and Martha Wayne, and work our way down through every major member of Batman's ever-growing family. So sit back, relax, and keep watching. Before there was Batman, there was Thomas and Martha Wayne, Gotham's shining lights. They were wealthy, but more importantly, they were kind and generous, constantly giving back to their city. But one tragic night in Crime Alley changed everything. They were murdered before young Bruce's eyes. That moment, that loss, became the seed that would one day grow into Batman. Now, from that trauma came Bruce Wayne himself, the man behind the mask. Bruce took his pain and turned it into purpose. He trained all over the world, mastering combat, detective work, and discipline. When he returned to Gotham, he became the Dark Knight. But here's the thing: even though he started alone, Batman didn't stay that way. Over time, others joined his mission. Some became his allies, some his partners, and some his family. So, let's meet them one by one. And we'll begin with a very complicated connection: Talia al Ghul. Talia is the daughter of Ra's al Ghul, leader of the League of Assassins. She's deadly, brilliant, and torn between loyalty to her father and her love for Bruce Wayne. Their story is a mix of romance and rivalry, and together they had a son, Damian Wayne. Damian is Bruce's biological son, raised by assassins, trained to kill before he could even play. When Bruce brings him to Gotham, Damian becomes the new Robin. At first, he's cocky, ruthless, and hard to control. But over time, he learns compassion and teamwork. His journey isn't about learning to fight, it's about learning not to. Now let's rewind a bit. Before Damian, there was the very first Robin, Dick Grayson. Dick was a circus acrobat whose parents were killed during a performance. Bruce took him in, seeing a reflection of his own past. As Robin, Dick brought something Batman had lost: light. He reminded Bruce what hope looked like. But as he grew older, Dick wanted to be his own hero. So he became Nightwing, protector of Bloodhaven. He's the heart of the Bat family, the one everyone looks to when things fall apart. Next in the family tree is Jason Todd. After Dick came Jason Todd. Jason was the second Robin. He was bold, rebellious, and fiercely loyal. But his story took a dark turn when the Joker murdered him. Years later, Jason returned from the dead, now calling himself Red Hood. He believes in Batman's mission, but not his methods. He uses guns, lethal force, and is not afraid to cross the line. Even with all that, he is still part of the family, just the black sheep of it. Then comes Tim Drake. Tim wasn't chosen. He chose them. He figured out Batman and Robin's identities on his own, and knew Batman needed a partner after Jason's death. Tim became the third Robin, later taking on the name Red Robin. He's the thinker of the group, the strategist and the tech expert. If Batman is the brain of the mission, Tim's the network that keeps it running. Alright, so next up, we've got Duke Thomas, one of the newer faces in the Bat family. Duke was holding it down for Gotham way before Batman even noticed him. Dude's brave, smart, and straight up built for this life. That's how he earned his spot under the Bat symbol. Unlike the others, Duke works in the daytime as the Signal. Pretty dope, right? He literally brings light to Batman's world. And I'm not just talking metaphorically. His meta-human powers let him see light in wild new ways. Duke's basically the next-gen hero Gotham's been waiting for. No cap, this guy's got skills for days. Now, let's talk about Carrie Kelly. Her story comes from an alternate future in The Dark Knight Returns. In that timeline, Bruce comes out of retirement, and this young girl, totally inspired by him, decides to step up and become Robin. She ends up saving Batman's life and earning his trust. Talk about clutch! Carrie proves that being Robin isn't about who you are or where you come from. It's about what you stand for. She's tough, got mad heart, and totally holds her own. For real, Carrie's a legend in the making. Speaking of standing for the right cause, let's talk about Stephanie Brown. Stephanie is the daughter of a villain, but she chose the opposite path. She started out as Spoiler, determined to spoil her father's plans. With the passage of time, she earned her spot as Robin for a short while, and later became Batgirl. Stephanie brings something special to the team: humor, honesty, and resilience. When the family gets too serious, she's the one who reminds them to breathe. And finally, there's Cassandra Cain. Cassandra was trained from birth to be an assassin. She didn't learn to speak. Instead, she read body language. Every movement, every heartbeat told her a story. When she met Batman, he gave her a new purpose, a chance to be more than a weapon. As Orphan, and sometimes Batgirl, Cassandra became one of the most skilled fighters in the family, and also one of the most compassionate. She doesn't say much, but when she acts, it's with heart. So, yeah, that's the complete Batman family tree. When you take a step back and look at it all, you realize the Bat family was forged in pain, but built on loyalty and love. And that's what makes them more than just Gotham's protectors. They're living proof that even in the darkest night, there's always a little bit of light. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked hanging out and learning about the Bat Fam, make sure to hit that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe for more awesome family trees just like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.